In the mid to late 70s, a film was being passed around to tons of different writers, directors, studios, and creative people in film. That film was Alien. The final film is almost nothing like the original film that was written. In fact, in the documentary on the DVD about the making of the film, they talk about how many different people worked on the script and the movie. Director Ridley Scott directed the movie, and it really gave him his big break, as well as some of the actors and actresses in the movie, such as Sigourney Weaver. The plot of the film is as basic as you can get. An alien manages to make its way onto the ship, so the people on the ship are trying to survive and get rid of the alien. Really, it's not basic at all, because the film develops everything extremely well. The sets are absolutely breathtaking, still look surprisingly real 35 years since its release. The design of the alien remains in my eyes the most terrifying creature ever put on film. Artist H.R. Giger, who sadly passed away a few months prior to this review, designed the alien and some of the sets. He based the design on a penis and gave the alien a very sexual look to it. Somehow it works, and even knowing this fact doesn't make it any less terrifying. Since the film is a sci-fi movie, there are a lot of things in this film to see. The world that the film creates is so realistic that it makes the movie even more scary. The film is absolutely beautifully shot, and the cinematography in the film remains one of my favourites in any movie ever made. The acting in the film really works as well, and it makes everything that happens feel even more real. Of course, there is an infamous story where the actors supposedly didn't know that the chestburster scene was going to happen, but that isn't true. It's true that they didn't know that tons of blood was going to spray out, and they also didn't know how realistic it would look. By doing this, Ridley Scott terrifies the actor, making their performance even more real than it was before. This is also something that was used in the Rocky Horror Picture Show when Dr. Frankenfurter pulled the tablecloth off the table to reveal the half-eaten body of Eddie. The actors didn't know this was going to happen, and so the screams were genuine. Oh yeah, and Rocky's smile there was probably because he was trying not to crack up. Alien creates an extremely real environment that sucks you in and makes you feel like you're actually there on the Nostromo, the spaceship in the film. The film is like many other great horror movies. The film is literally set nearly entirely on one spaceship. Doing this creates a sense of isolation and claustrophobia that makes the film even more terrifying. Initial reviews were very mixed, but I think that's really because people weren't sure what they'd seen. Now, of course, nearly everyone loves it, and it's considered to be one of the best sci-fi / horror movies ever made. In my opinion, I think it's one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. I've only actually seen it twice, and both times I was scared shitless. If I were to do a list of the scariest movies of all time, this could easily be in the top 5 or even top 3. Alien remains a terrifying experience. It has amazing sets, special effects, is well acted, and absolutely beautifully shot. It remains one of the best movies I've ever seen. I give Alien a 10 out of 10.